Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dark and Darker video. Today I am running a 0 to hero because I am all out of money again and I need to earn some money. So we're gonna go into Goblin Caves first just so I can get a good 50 or 100 gold if possible. Goblin Caves runs are a lot faster than crypts runs, and just for getting those first couple of items, I think it's better to do Goblin Caves. It's also a little bit easier than crypts is, so I prefer this when I'm going 0 to hero. This is a little bit faster money. Okay, it looks like we're on the old Goblin Caves map. Oh, I didn't put back on Blow of Corruption. I was trying to do some high roller ratting runs. Phantomize is kind of trolling when you are in actual solos, but when you're running a high roller and trying to run away from trios, your Blow of Corruption isn't going to make any difference for you. We're gonna hit this guy with Hellfire. And he's dead. It will hit them twice if you hit them in the right spot. And that looks like a Bolas Slinger. Wow, that's a good find. 1 all attributes. And that's how you dodge the Bolas Slingers, by the way, is you just duck under after they shoot and you put your head down. They always aim at your head, so that's the way you avoid that. And that is a gold chest. Gold chests are always locked. I've seen some people say that they aren't always locked. They are absolutely always locked. That is a real thing. That is not a meme. Yeah, we got another Warlock up there. I'm just gonna avoid. Screw that. We just need some early starter money, so let's go ahead, get some early starter money and not deal with that. Okay, adventurer boots. I like those better than wizard boots. Wizard shoes are for a little bit of magic resistance. I don't particularly care for the magic resistance. Okay, and down here on the left, we have a centipede we can kill. And they drop really good loot, but they are a bit of a problem. And these occultist hoods are really bad compared to the shadow mask or the shadow hood, I want to say it's called. The one that gives you strength. Those two are just so much better. I kind of wish they'd give like a white line of magical healing to the occultist hood. It should be his de facto hood. You're back here, buddy. And someone was telling me if you do the crouch and look down thing at his poison attack, that works. And they are absolutely correct. Very good comment. That's actually very helpful. And now he's doing this thing again, so I'm just going to hit him with Curse of Pain. It's kind of hard to hit him when he's doing this with melee, so we just won't. I'm getting kind of cornered here. Only have so much room to dodge. Oh, I'm getting real cornered there. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. We'll hit him with Curse of Pain again. Maybe a little Hellfire too. And there he goes. We're just a couple health points down. That's perfectly fine. Okay. We get a couple pendants. Not too shabby. They're not anything with good rolls or anything like that, but that's perfectly fine. Lanterns are pretty gold per inventory slot. I believe they sell for 10 with the basic ones. The white ones sell for a bit more and so on and so forth. I've seen people saying that you shouldn't pick up things like ancient scrolls or anything like that, but if your inventory isn't full already, pick them up. And you can shift plus right click to drop those things really quickly if you want to get rid of them. So if you find single bangles or thing like that, drop them. The larger items are generally worth less per inventory slot, and that's how you want to loot in this game, is per inventory slot. Wow, okay. And I'm running straight into a player here, which I did not mean to do. There's going to be a skeleton behind me. And this witch should be low. Yes, okay, he went down. Should take 4 hits with the staff normally. That's why I kind of like Blow of Corruption as well. This guy doesn't particularly want the extract. I might go ahead and take it. I know my inventory is not full, but you just do a little quick run, get yourself some gold, and buy yourself a couple upgrades, and then I can run crypts pretty easy. And I also want to talk about the concept of opportunity cost. So, the longer you spend in the run, it is preventing you from doing another run or doing something else with that time, and this is a concept in real life as well. But I'm very much so the way I play is optimizing for maximum output of gold when I'm playing. And so if spending longer in there is going to get me more gold, then I might just do it. But if it's not going to, or if it's not going to versus me doing another run, then I will leave quickly. So like a High Roller Goblin Caves run, if it's on a High Roller Goblin Caves map, I should say, the normal Goblin Caves on the High Roller map, I will leave ASAP on those because I make barely any money on those. It's just not a very good map for me. Okay, this room right over here where this portal is next to, though, this room has some fairly good loot in it. These boxes you can just break and you can get quite a bit of loot out of them. And so we're going to do that and then we're just going to leave. Hopefully no one steals my portal. There should be enough for everyone, so I might pick back up those plate boots. We'll see. Also, that Warlock I saw earlier would probably kick my butt. He had a cape on and some other gear. I think he would absolutely dumpster me. I am in the level 15 plus lobbies here, so some people can have some fairly good gear. There's a couple people fighting down there. Looks like a cleric versus a warlock. I don't want to get involved with that at all. Okay, let's grab these couple items. And because we're leaving right now, we're just going to sell those for like whatever 2 gold they are. And that's perfectly fine. Let's see what this guy had. Oh, he's teabagging him. Gross. Okay, this guy had pretty darn good gear on. Yeah, he's got like a couple +2 all attribute items. It's not like they're particularly kitted to be super strong. He's just got a random kit. But that will do quite a bit better than no kit. Okay, we got 61 gold, and let's go ahead and sell these things. And by the way, I really like picking up Francisca axes and throwing knives, that sort of stuff as well, because they do sell for a decent amount. We get an extra 24 gold. All right. And we do get this shadow mask and this rat pendant. I don't particularly care to keep either of those on. Neither of them are particularly good. Let's sell the lantern as well. Okay, so we've got a good 100 gold to spend. Let's see if we got any magical healing items. There's a magical healing item. Those adventurer boots. I'm going to see if there's a better one real quick because I'm kind of low on money. There's another magical healing item. Those gloves. We're going to check the tailor before we buy either of those. Okay, we got these boots with +2 strength, and we got these gloves over here with +1 magic healing. These boots are definitely better. I'm buying those, and they're cheaper. We also are going to want a base spell book. We have 42 gold left, it looks like. So we'll buy this. And then how about a falchion? Is there a falchion? Not one we can afford. It's 100 gold, it's a blue, and it has bad rolls on it. Not something we would want to buy anyways. Okay, a little upgrade for us there. We still got 30 gold left. These rawhide gloves, they look fairly decent, but I don't particularly want those. Padded leggings also look fairly decent. Okay, we are going to save the 32 gold. Also got a surgery kit I didn't see there. You can sell those for 50 gold sometimes. It's a little bit harder this wipe, but it is possible. Okay, and now I need to rearrange my spells. I have Eldritch Shield on right there, and that is not helpful at all. I'll go ahead with Bloodstained Blade. And I am going to keep running Phantom Eyes because I'm going to run it back into crypts now. I do have magical healing, so I can run Lich. It is very possible. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully there aren't a whole bunch of juicers in here. And by the way, someone asked me why the lobbies I get are always so easy. It's because I work second shift, so I will be playing while a lot of other people are working oftentimes, and the people who play during this time, I think a lot of them are like actual children, or they're other people who are dodging people who are better than them, and they have time to play during the day. So it's generally worse players, it seems like to me. If you're playing from prime time, which is 7 to 10 o'clock in whatever time zone you're playing in, for whatever server you're playing in, the players are a lot better. It seems like there's a lot more teams. I get a lot more solos and duos in my trios matches, and it's just a lot easier. Now, this is a full lobby still, but if you run high roller during the workday, it will oftentimes be like 5 people. Adventurer boots. Oh, there's gold crown normal underneath that. That's pretty good. Okay, there's this path behind here, and look at that. There's a spike trap right there. We're just gonna jump over it. Doesn't look like there's any over here. There's no particular reason why I wanted to go back here, by the way. I just want to have it kind of cleared. This is a really good room to start with, by the way, because there is a lot of loot in the middle here. And I would duck under normally, but he's kind of in a bad position for it. Okay. So you duck under, put your head down, and you're all good doing that. And we got another one over here. Same type. Wait for him to attack. Kill him. I probably could have just killed him there if I attacked quick enough, but I was not ballsy enough to do it quickly enough. And if you hit the shield of any of these skeletons, they will immediately attack. And what you can also do is get other enemies to attack their shield, and they'll like turn around and hit towards their direction immediately. That's a fun little trick that you can do. It's not particularly all that useful, but it is a trick that exists. Oh, I ran into my own hellfire there. That is no good. Okay, now that we cleared out the archers, we can go on top of this health shrine here. And because we have this health shrine here, I am free to just use up all of my health if I would like to. Okay, we're going to go kind of down a little bit more so they can actually reach me, and then that will allow them to keep coming closer. Shouldn't take too many attacks here. And let's go to the spellbook. Should be a little bit faster. And the extra magic damage doesn't make that much of a difference. Let's spam these guys out too. Let's go right here this time. Okay. We are good. Let's heal up real quick. We do not want to be on low health. This room has a lot of loot. This will fill up your whole inventory. Okay, those are some pretty good cloth pants, actually. The rapier might sell to the store for a little bit. Okay, we got a blue recurve bow. Not too shabby. +1 strength padded tunic. I would rather that over the 4 move speed that I'm losing. I don't think I want the 1 agility over the extra physical damage. And you pull this lever back here, and there can be gold chests in this room, lion's head chest, just all sorts of cool stuff. Gold chest, and no lion's head today, that's sad. I believe all of these can be lion's heads. I think only that middle one can be a gold one. That's a pretty decent halberd. We will go ahead, get rid of the magic staff. Templar armor might actually sell for something, and I don't have any gloves. Let's put those on. +1 agility, kind of nice. Hopefully no one bum rushes me in this room. It takes a while to loot everything in here. And there's no real escape route for me, so I just kind of gotta hope. I could phantomize past them, that is very possible, but if they have a wizard who actually knows he can attack me during that, then it's a completely different deal. Most people don't seem to know that they can attack during phantomize with magic. Like, it will still do damage. Phantomize is not a get-out-of-jail-free card, only if they have physical stuff. Okay, that's a white spellbook. Slight upgrade. We're going to hold on to the other spellbook because I do use a lot of those, and it's worth 3 gold per slot to me because I do buy them. And those gauntlets aren't all that good. The Templar armor isn't all that good either, by the way, but I think I could sell it for 50 gold, so it's a couple gold per slot, which means I get 35 out of it, by the way. So if it's 6 slots, that's about 6 gold per slot, just a little bit under. Not too shabby, but also not the best thing ever. Plus, it would take my time to sell it, so probably worth a little bit less than that if we're accounting for that. Okay, nice. Slight upgrade on the Shadow Mask. And I'm going to grab all of those because those are extra gear items for me that I can hold on to. And those items don't really get sold in the store, so I want to grab onto them. Maybe another lion's head chest over here in the corner. And we have one today, and it's not locked. That's kind of nice. Okay, this bro put a shirt on guy is killing everyone in the chat, but the lobby is mostly empty at this point, luckily. Wow, that is a pretty good find. I am going to have to drop that lantern, actually. This is a pretty good run in terms of loot already. I would be perfectly fine just leaving through a blue portal. No, I'm going back to this lantern. Let's drop the shadow hood instead. Okay, that's skeletons moving. I thought that was players. And because we're already sitting pretty on loot, and because we know there's a juicer team in here who is a massive problem for us, I am going to go find a spot to hide, because we are within the circle, and I can do that. So what I'm going to do this time is, I'm fairly certain I can stand along the ridges of the wall here. And this is a fairly good spot where I can still run if I need to. I probably shouldn't have taken the shrines because they do make me glow. Let's go ahead and take our potions off. The potions glow in the dark, so you don't want those on. And I don't want to sit in this position. That wouldn't be good. Not rest, I mean. I think this one over here, I'm going to have less chance of getting found. And I fell. Well, let's just hide in the corner over here. This is a good spot to hide. We pretty much blend in with the darkness here, and there is a lot of inferno portals that spawn here. That's where I really want to go, although I do have a bit of fear in me that that barbarian team will want to go in the inferno portals as well. They have killed a couple people, so maybe they found some loot and they'll leave if I get lucky, but this is the level 15 plus lobbies. People do go to inferno fairly often. And if you guys want to farm the Lich, I would actually recommend that you go to the level 15 below lobbies, the ones below level 15, and you go in those, and then you want to get the perk on that gives you the 1 health for Curse of Pain and makes curses last 30% longer, so you'll need to be level 5. Just do a quick 0 to hero run where you get a good 50 gold, buy yourself a healing item from the shop, and then go after the Lich. Oftentimes there are not people in the Inferno in those under level 15 lobbies, so it's really free. 240 is when I think the Inferno portals spawn. Okay, well, this strat isn't going to work for me anymore. I need to be kind of a bit closer so I can actually hear the portals spawn, and the circle moved off of me. I was getting pretty lucky at first there. Dark corner here should be fairly well hidden. And we're behind a box right here. There's a little bit of light, but not too much. And the north side still has its skeleton, so if anyone comes from that direction, I will hear it. I'm seeing up above now that the team that killed everyone, they also had a friend die. So they may not want any of this smoke. We got to see this way first. Oh, there's an Inferno portal spawn, and that is an elite skeleton. I'm going to Hellfire it. Man. Screw off. That's the team. They still have 2 players left. Wow, I just completely missed pressing spacebar on that one. No. Inferno portals are gone. We are not going down there this game. Not a fun time. Is this ornate chest taken? No, it is not. These have good loot, by the way, guys. They can have purples. So we're going to loot this guy. That is some good loot for us. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but some good loot. And we're out. And we'll just run it back. You don't want to run into the Inferno when there's people down there. They might have resurrected their buddy, in which case I am going to have a very bad time following them around. Don't exactly want to play in the Inferno with them. Yep, they got their buddy resurrected. This guy's got a robe of darkness. They get the Ghost King spawn. Oh yeah, these guys were fairly juicy. He's got a couple all attributes items on everything. This guy's got additional magic damage on everything as a rogue. What's this guy got? Couple all attributes items. Not exactly the best kit ever, but it's fairly good. Those guys would have smoked me. And that's why you just run away in that situation. No big deal, just run away. Oftentimes teams won't chase you, especially if they've already had a teammate die. They don't want the smoke. And if you're getting chased really hard, what you ideally want to do when you're getting chased is run into another team and run past them. Get the 2 teams on each other and you will be safe. We'll sell this. I'm holding on to the Shadow Mask for later. I can't buy those from the store, so I like having those. Okay, it doesn't seem like anyone's buying any of these items today. We are just going to go ahead and vendor all of them. No biggie. We'll put the spellbook away. I want to take off these cloth pants. They have that true physical damage bonus, which actually goes for quite a bit. And we'll get these padded leggings instead. A little 20 gold upgrade. And we're very close to being able to run Eldritch Shield. So let's go ahead and go to the tailor. And that Oracle robe actually has fairly good rolls on it. It's too bad there isn't like a low tier one I can buy, but we'll just buy the good tier one. Okay, let's go ahead, put Eldritch Shield on. And now we have Eldritch Shield. Eldritch Shield, pretty darn good. Allows me to do my bombing setup, I guess we could call it, where I go ahead and cast Curse of Sacrifice on myself, Power of Sacrifice on myself, and just use this, and it will soak up the damage, and then I can bomb someone with that and one-hit them. So we are actually going to swap to Blow of Corruption here with a green halberd, and with that setup, I can definitely one-shot someone, so that might be more worthwhile to me. One mummy down. Little fly down. The halberd does quite a bit of damage, which I like. One of my favorite weapons, although it does make you run fairly slow. Falchion is definitely more meta and better, but I kind of just love dive bombing people with this. We have a Shrine of Power there. If people start to chase us, we'll go back and grab that. Wow, that rubber banding was quite bad there. A lot faster to kill these things than with a magic staff, with a halberd. Probably should have healed up off one of them, but that's okay. And that's interesting. The poison clouds actually trigger that. So watch out for poison clouds when there's like pressure plates or stuff around, I guess. This is the other problem with the halberd, is the first attack is very slow. It does have great range on it, but a slow first attack can be very deadly. I still love it, though. Some worse off magical leggings and magical damage on a liar is not helpful. All those stats only work when the item is out. So it better be helpful on that actual item when you're holding it, or else no one's going to want it. Go ahead and break this open. Apparently he still can't get past it. We'll go ahead and give him an Eldritch Shield here. It does not get rid of the initial cast cost, by the way. That is not a thing. We'll just Bolt of Darkness it. Actually, I think that's an elite, so it's going to take quite a bit more damage. Okay, and it's dead. We do have one magical healing on, so we should heal up pretty quick. Hopefully to fall on that, yeah. He is dead from the curses and the spikes. Okay, that's a team coming our way very quickly. Enchanted Dark Fabric's worth a lot, though. I kind of want to loot this lion's head chest before I dip. Hopefully they don't push me too hard. They might not be pushing me at all. I don't know. Crystal Sword's not a good one. If it had magical healing, I would definitely take it still. I've repeatedly found Crystal Swords with +3 magic healing in the shop, and it does have to be out for the magic healing to work, but I think that's very worthwhile when it's 50 gold. Time to run. Go into the zone, get a Shrine of Power real quick. Wow, I'm already dead. Okay. Well, that's how 0 to heroes go in 3-mans, guys. I definitely don't always get away with it, but every once in a while I'll get through to Lich, and I'll make like 1,000 gold on that run. So it's kind of an all-or-nothing play style. Yeah, I really didn't have a chance against these guys. I probably could have killed that guy if I bopped him in the head with my first halberd shot, but it's kind of hard to hit. Especially after you're already getting chased by a ranger and you have to do it immediately. It can't just kite back and forth. Oh yeah, and if I killed him even, this ranger would have put me out of business. That's a pretty good recurve. Okay, well anyways guys, if you liked this video, make certain to subscribe for more. And I'm going to keep trying this until I 0 to hero on my way to the Lich or Ghost King, because I'm fairly certain I could solo Ghost King as well. And if you guys would like to see that, make certain to subscribe for more.